Hey, good morning, everybody. If there's anybody here, it's Thanksgiving Day, and you're here watching me play craps, which makes you a real degenerate, I think. But it's fun. So we're gonna play the Horseman again today. We're gonna try it one more time. We had a rough day yesterday. Two reasons why. One is I was doing the lay bet to get the big don't out. That's never really that good of an idea. So we're gonna do it today more cleanly, just with black chips instead of red chips. So we're gonna basically do this. It's gonna be nice and simple. A little 2-unit don't, followed by 1, 2, 3 combats. That's it. That's what we're doing today. Straight up normal Horseman. Now, if a combat happens to win, we have the option of pocketing the $100 or reinvesting that winning up there as odds, or perhaps down here as odds. So I tend to go back and forth with that based on table trend, whatever you want to call it. But or I'll just pocket the winnings as flat $100 bets. Again, I'm looking to just make $500. So let's see if we can pull that off today and have a nice easy Thanksgiving morning if we can do it. So if y'all want to jump in and play along, table code's J4N5E2 for this one here. Jump into Crapsee, play along, and again, I always say play along, but play along with me. If you're going to do this, help me out, right? We're going to put a thread up in the Discord channel, and as I'm playing it, you play it. Put your tweaks on the strategy as we go, and again, just want to see what your tweaks are. We've got so many. This strategy is one of my favorites for lots of reasons. One, I think my primary reason for loving this strategy so much is that PJ Strong hates it so much, which makes me want to play it every single day, just to make him angry. But in all honesty, it's got so many options, right? Once you're out on this don't, and you budget yourself. Today we're going to use 5 units per shooter, right? I can do 3 straight $100 combats. I can do 200 here and 25 or 50 in here, and use the extra couple bucks that you get from breaking these things down to quarters, 4 odds, 4 other things. I can turn combats into place bets. I can do a lot of things with the strategy. I can go in any direction I want to. It's not a strict don't pass 3-point volley. There's so much more to this strategy than just that. Just happens to be that's the way I play it a lot. But honestly, this one is a flexible one, and it's just one of the more fun ways for me to play. So here we go. Let's run it out there and do it. Again, jump in Crapsee if you want to. Per Jen's request, I'm going to leave the dice screen on unless you want to see something else. And that's it. $5,000 bankroll, looking to make $500, right? Or in normal human terms, we're trying to turn $500 into 50. That's all I'm trying to do. Win a few little chips here, right? I'm not really going to set. I just set the dice here, but my plan today is just to throw randomly. This is a good strategy for a random thrower, not so much for the controlled shooter. So here we go. We're coming out with a 7 on the come out, which is fantastic. So like yesterday, just like yesterday, we're going to start off from behind. We're going to have to fight back already. Golly, come on, Thanksgiving. We're going to have to fight back from upside down again. God. Why can't I just go out there and play from ahead one of these times? Right? Every morning I come out here and I bang myself on the very first roll every single morning, it seems like. I've always got to play backwards. It's okay. We'll see if we're resilient or not, right? That's going to be the point. And so here's a good example, right? We get it right back, 2-1-3. So no harm, no foul in the first one. Let's go 2-1-3. And again, I normally don't do the hedging. That's why it's called the Hedgeless Horseman. When Greg and I did this, we were trying to make this thing as easy as we could. In this scenario, a $25 11 bet isn't the worst thing in the world. You're risking a quarter. You're donating a quarter every roll to save the $200. That's not the worst hedge. The bad hedge is what I did yesterday, which was all the laying numbers to save against 7. That's a dumb hedge. Going for a 7 or for an 11 here against $200 ain't the worst thing in the world. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying you could, and that I wouldn't judge you harshly for doing that. And as I say that, look what I rolled. Look what I rolled. As I'm saying that out loud, I get an 11, right? We could have hedged it, right? Would not have been the worst thing. 6-5 yo. How funny is this? 6-5. We got the 7, the 11, and an ace deuce, and we're just bouncing around. Welcome to the don't pass. The don't pass can sometimes be this come out nightmare for us. Golly, let's get an actual point. Make some money. There we go. Hard 4. 2-2. Oh, that rolled over. There's 2-2. Hard 4. Come on, stick person. Do your job. There it is. The 2-2. All righty. So we have a good point. For the don't pass, that's a good point. The $200 is looking pretty good right now. This might be one of those kind of rolls, just based on the point alone, where I might take, if we get any come wins at all, points being set and rehit, this might be the kind of roll where you take those and throw them back down on the donuts as odds. This might not be the worst time to do that. Just again, we haven't seen how this table is going to be trending yet. We don't know what's going to happen. That's running through my head, right? If we get something to pop, we may come back and do that. Let's see. There's a 6-3-9. That first comeback goes to the 9. Let's see. It's a 6-3. Come on, Crapsee's running really slow here. Sorry about that. Let's see who's in chat while we're waiting for chat. SJ and Duracell, of course, is here. CRC. Good morning, Adam. Good morning to everybody. There we go. Now I got my screen back. Wow, that was just locked up there for a second. Okay, cool. 6-3-9. We have our first come bet set. Our second come bet's coming out. We'll do up to 3 total come bets. Here we go. Whoops. That's 6. It's a hard 6 too. 3-3, hard 6. Wow. Come on. There we go. Man, that was slow. 3, 3, 3. There we go. All right, here comes comeback number 3. Boy, Crapsee is today. Oh, that was, why am I getting, oh, there we go. Wow. Just laggy. I'm not sure what's going on there. Just very, very laggy today. Here we go. Coming. The third combat comes out to a 6-4-10. So now we're in Scary Town, right? Horseman's made for short rolls, not made for long rolls. There's a 6 and a 4. It's not made for this, right? It's made for the short rolls. Now, if a shooter happens to go off and starts having a great roll, as long as they're off the point, we don't care. We can make money on those. Those 3 comebacks aren't bad, right? 6 and a 9 are 2 inside numbers. The 10's not awful, depending on how the table's going. Not bad to have 3 of them set. It's scary because you could hit your point and then have a come out 7. That's where you get burned here in this thing. But, you know, if the shooter's doing all right, we're going to be fine. So there we dodge a craps number, which is good. We're out. Wait them out. Let's see what happens. 213. Somebody's texting me. My sister. 213. It's 7 a.m. out here in Seattle. So my East Coast family is all getting up and saying Happy Thanksgiving. So I guess I'll respond by saying Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. All right. We have us a 6-5. Yo. Kind of a lot of horn numbers so far early. 6-5. There we go. Come on. Let's get a repeater in here. Get one of these things to hit. Nope. We got it aces. Look at this. Look at all the craps numbers. That's interesting. I'm glad we're not in the come for this, but also when you see a bunch of craps numbers during the roll, it kind of means you're not going to see these craps numbers on the main come out, right? So you're like kind of burning randomness is being burned here as we're going through. That kind of sucks. There's a 9 though. We got one of them to hit. That's good. 5-4-9. So that should make me feel okay. 5-4-9. That gets back to the one that we lost. That Yo 11 that we lost. That basically is going to kind of almost cover part of that at least. We could now take that $100 and drop it on as don't pass odds, or drop it up on the 6 as odds on the 6. Right now, I'm not feeling either one of them, quite frankly. You could take the $100 and grab the 8 and 9 with it. There's things you can do with it. Right now, I'm gonna feel the table for a little bit before I make any moves. I'm gonna play the thing as straight up as I can. And again, for a paycheck style thing, we don't want to burn too much. And here's the hard 4, so we lose our don't pass. Our don't pass is kind of getting killed this morning. Don't pass has taken 3 shots, right? We've gotten beat on a come out 7, a come out yo, and now the point of 4 being hit. Kind of sucks. It has won one time on an ace deuce, so it's the don't pass itself as a bet on its own right here. This bet right here is down $200 or $400 on its own. The other ones are doing all right, and that accounts for our $300 total deficit. Okay, let's get back out there on it. We'll get the don't in the come out. Hopefully, we'll get a point of 6. That would be lovely to get a point of 6, and then we'll get ourselves back to even. And we do. We get a 5-1 mixer. 5-1 mixer, 5-1-6. That's great. Our new point's going to be 6. So we get paid on that one come bet on the way out. That's a 5-1. And off that comes. We're going to go right back into come, get our next come bet going. We're going to kind of try and keep 3 of these things going here if we can. I look at this as a new shooter, by the way. Right, we're working the same 5. The same 5 bets are still working. I'm just making sure I invest them wisely to go through this thing. There's a 6 again. Is that a 5-1-6 repeater? Not a good day for the don't pass down here. Wow. Not a good day for the don't pass. We're going to go ahead and get a 5-1-6. Now that shooter's money is done. Right, we're out. So we're going to let this one come out here. We have 2 come bets out there. I'm not going to go DP again until these bets resolve themselves. Then we'll come back through the DP. All right, we're down a little bit. Not a favorable rollout for me this morning. And look at this. I'm off the DP. What do I get? I get my aces. But sorry, it's the way I play it. I don't chase the same shooter around when they pick me off like this. So we're going to go ahead and let it happen. Missed opportunity. This is not a rolling system. A lot of people think it's like a molly where you're just rolling things out constantly. It isn't like that. There's a 6-4-10 on the come out, which is cool because that pays for the other come bet that was out there. That's pretty awesome. 6-4-10. That's sweet. All right. Those 2 are back in the rack. We have our come 6 sitting out there. We can now come back to another come bet, which is totally fine. And a lot of times what I'll do here, by the way, I'll switch right now. When I'm in the position of not having the don't pass, I often switch into the come ladder in real time. Like I'll start bumping up these come bets, come ladder style, to cover the 7. I'm not doing it here, but that's an option here too. I'm going to get a 6. Hey, look at it. We got our 6. We got a repeater on the 6. That 6 is rolling pretty good there. Nice. Very nice. All right, 5-1-6. My instinct here is to let that come bet stay and just go light on the odds. Not 100. We'll do half. We'll do 50. 50. Yeah, let's do 50 odds. I'm not that proud of myself yet, but we're gonna reinvest some of the profits out there and get a little bit of juice coming back if we can. And look at that, right back to it. 5-1-6. That's awesome. That 6 is running right now. Whew. 5-1-6. All right. That's going to get us almost, I think, almost even. Dang it. We're going to go ahead and bump the odds up to 100 now. Again, take those profits and reinvest them where I can, where it makes sense to. I'm not going to go crazy here. I'm not going to go nuts. Look at this. Another one. Holy shit. Look at that. Thanksgiving morning. 3 5-1-6s in a row. Mixer. Actually, look at the dice chart. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at the dice chart, guys. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5-1-6s in the last 7 rolls. 2 of them, and then a 7, and then a 10, or then a 2, then a 10, and then 3 back-to-back 5-1 mixers. Holy crap. And we're ahead a little bit here. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Still trying to get that comeback set, actually, which is interesting. There's a 5. Goes to the 5. Cool. All right. There's our second comeback, 3-2-5. Come on. 3-2-5. All right, that's it. We're going to let those bets sit. That was the 3 comebacks for this shooter we're still working through. We lost our don't pass earlier, so 2 of those comebacks stay out there and get set. The other one won on the way out, so it's done. Right? And we have us a 9, a 5, and a 4. Let those 2 bets resolve, and then we'll start making some decisions. 5-4. Come on. 5, 4, 9. All right. Get a bit of coffee here. Hold on. All right. We have us a 4-1-5, the fever. That's great. All right, 4-1-5. So what I'm going to do here is this. We're going to take that comeback down. And I'm going to take the 50 bucks. We're going to place the 5. We're going to place the 9 with it. We're going to hop out of come betting for a minute. We're going to get a couple of place bets in there. Maybe press them up a little bit. We're playing with a little bit of profit here, which is cool. Let these 2 bets resolve themselves, or now these 3 bets resolve themselves. Spinner. It's an 8. 6, 2, 8. Weren't on that one, but that's okay. 6, 2. Okay, let's get a 6. Let's get that 6. That'd be amazing. We got the 9. That's cool. The 5, 4, 9. There it is. 5, 4. So like any good place better will do, we're gonna press it a little bit. 5, 4, 9. I'm just gonna make it look like 75 bucks, and get that one on the rack the black, rack the black train. $75. Let it sit there for a minute. And there's our 6, the mixer, 5-1. That's fantastic, 5-1-6. So what happens here is the 120 from the odds. Guess where that's going to go? Right, we're going to win $100 flat and 120 on the odds. So check me out here. We're going to be probably playing. Let's see. We have in the rack 55, 54, 45. We're actually done. Minus $5. Now here's going to be the thing, guys. Ready for this? I'm going to do it anyway. Right? But I want you to look at something before I hit the buttons here. We're at 55.70 bankroll. Technically speaking, I'm at goal. I'm all done. I'm all done. Right, we made our goal. We made $500 in goal. Should we keep playing right now? Right, we have $5,200 in our rack. Should I keep playing or not? Is the question. Right? Don't ever leave a hot table, is what they say to you. Right? I'm gonna play it for a few more rolls. Okay. And then we'll pull it down. The one thing I don't want to do is burn profit, right? If I'm here to make $500, I made $500. I'm okay with leaving, but we are mid-roll, right? And this is the part of the game that I don't like, is when you're at goal, but you're still in the game. Logic dictates to get out of there. The rules of life dictate that you go full degen and stay in this game and keep playing. I'm going to keep playing it for a minute here. Let's see what happens. Luckily, we whacked an 8, a 4, 4, 8. That's awesome. Got a little hard 8 action there. Hard 8. Boom, boom, boom. That's going to pay $70. We're going to get $33.95 in the rack. I am going to press that to 90. Just 1 unit press or a half press on it to $90. And again, we're at goal. We're over 56.40 in goal. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to be smart, John, here, because if I'm in a casino and I want you to go through my head process, and this is honestly what I was going to talk to you about today and earlier, or later, today and tomorrow on the Coffee and Crap show. We're at goal. All bets down. Okay, we're at 56.40. I'm there to make $500. I'm not there to beat the casino like at Crazy Town. When I'm doing the paycheck, this is it. I made my paycheck. We made it in 26 rolls. And the Horseman today did nothing. The Horseman today, we got 1 don't pass win. The don't pass got crushed. We had a good roller that hit some come bets for us. The Molly part of the Horseman worked out today better than the don't pass did. What I'm going to do here, though, because we're in the middle of a roll, that's a good roll. I'm going to switch it up. Okay, I'm going to go from the Horseman into 130 across, as I've got 140 sitting there as quote unquote extra money. So we're going to go with we're going to go with $15 on the 4 and 10. We're going to go with $20 on the 5 and 9, and $30 on the 6 and 8. We're going to try and do a little bit of tier pressure in here. Play it like this. We'll do 130. We're going to preserve our profit. Our 510 is preserved. We're out there on pure profit. playing my favorite strategy, the 130 tier pressure. Mid-roll, we're not going to leave. If we burn the 130, so what? This is that kind of FU money kind of thing. Like, this is the time where, you know, the strategy did its job. It got me where it needed to be. And the Horseman, a lot of times, is a springboard strategy, like today, right? It got us set up to where we can make some money. We made some money on a good roll. I'm talking too much. We're going to lose the RNG. We're going to lose our good roll here in a minute. But I'm going to transition out of it into something else so I don't have to leave the table during a great roll, right? We're going to play my other favorite way. And we just transition out of it. The Horseman should never be a thing that you sit in forever, right? It transitions away. Now we're on a 3-1-4. So here we go. We're going to try and get tier pressure to work and make us an extra couple $100 if we can do it. 3-1-4, my favorite. My favorite way to physically attack a table is this right here, if we can grab it. So we got $27 there. We're going to up the 4. We're going to do a full press on it to $40. This is a full press 3 times type of strategy, as you know. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. There's an 11. But again, you're coming here from a position of strength. 6-5, yo. 6-5, yo. I'm going to put Vince's comment if I just saw it come in here. Yeah, don't worry. Dude, don't apologize to me. Don't worry about it. And I said this before, you know, it's funny because you and I have had some exchanges back and forth that weren't always the greatest. I know you and Waylon have some stuff going on that ain't the greatest. You stuck with us, I think, all but 3 hours of that thing, Vince. Is that right? You were there for 24 out of the 27 hours like a crazy person. I appreciate the support. I'll never not appreciate the support, right? And you going off on the YOLO thing is one of those things where it's like, I got to remember that in the moment, we're hyped, right? We got 40 people in there. It's crazy town. We're having all kind of fun. We hit the 7. Everybody goes, oh, shit. And they're all like, fuck it, John, go take a mulligan. And I'm fine, let's do it. You know, and you get caught up, right? It's good to always have people grounding you, right? So don't worry about that. It's totally fine. In the moment, in that place, it was a little bit crazy town. And I wish that you all were there because it was really a lot of fun. Next year, we're gonna plan it ahead now for next year so that we're ready for logistics better. All right, there's a 9, 639. So again, tier pressure. It's a full press of whatever comes. Hopefully you hit something twice. That's the idea. And then you can move into a different strategy. 639, so the 9 goes from 40 or $20 rather up to $50. Right? When the 5 and 9 get hit, we drop 2 from the rack. So 20 pays 28 plus our 2 makes it look like 50. Now we got the 4 and the 9 are the 2 full press targets. Hopefully one of those 2 hits right here. If not, we're gonna need to get 2 more hits. We're playing grab ass with the 7 right now. We're really trying to hide from it. There's a 3-2-5. All right, same thing on the 5, same as the 9, right? 3-2-5. That's going to turn into $50. We're gonna again it pays 28. We had 20. We're gonna drop 2 and rock it to 50. This is the G money press right here. 4 and 9 go from 40 to 100 or 20 to 50. Okay, here we go. Hey, we got a 9. Good. The 9 repeated. That's fan-freaking-tastic. 5-4-9. Now check this out. Here's my next move. 5-4-9. Come on. Okay, 5 and a 4. That's at $50, right? You'll see what happens here. That's going to pay $70. Okay. So on the felt, you've got 215. I just got paid 70. We're going to move everything inside. We're pretty much already there. We're going to go to 220 inside. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and bump up the 6 and 8 by $30 each. So we went from 130 out all the way across. Took 3 hits this time. Now we're 220 in. And we're going to basically work a skill 66 here. We're going to try and get 1 hit, press them across, and then get the hell out. That's the plan here. We may go back out. We got a 4, so we dodged the 7, but we also left the 4 and 10 wide open, which is what it is. You're going to, in this strategy, you're given that. This is basically the skill 66 at a little higher level. I also have the option here of this, and let me get a hit, and we'll talk about it first. Let me get my hit first, and then we'll talk through it. Hopefully we can achieve it. We got an 8. Good. 6-8. This is kind of how my Vegas day went on Monday, where we horsemaned in, got set up, and then we had a nice roll. 6-8. So that's going to pay. 70 bucks. And what I'm going to do is bump all those bets up by 15 or 3 units. So 60, those will go to 77. All right. So we're all bumped up. We took the 70 and bumped up all the inside numbers one time. Let's get one more inside number. If we can do it, there's a we're feeling it here. This is gonna be see a horn hop the reds, right? On a random roller, I tend to want to turn my bets off when I see this. My instinct here on a random shooter like I'm doing today is turn the bets off to see a number. I'm not superstitious. It just seems like see a horn hop the red is the right move to make. Let's go and see what happens here. Oh, we got a 6. Good. My instincts were wrong. Good. 336. Now check out what happened. We did a skill 66 here, right? But we did it at the 220 level. 3-3 hard 6. So we started with 130. We have 220 out there. Plus we just got paid $99 or $91, right? So hey, guess what we can do? We can go right back out there again at 130, do that same thing again, right? Or we can change it all up and go back out there and do the same basic process, but at 250. This is the tier pressure, right? We're gonna go with a quarter on the 4 and 10. We're gonna go with 40 bucks on the 5 and 9 and 60 bucks on the 6 and 8. It's the exact same thing we just did. We're just gonna bump it up a little bit. We're gonna go to the next level, okay? That 130 turned into 700 bucks when all is said and done. We have enough money to go. I'm sorry, it turned into to 500 bucks. We have enough money to rack 250 and go back out there at 250. So 130 turned into about $110 profit, and we're out there at the next highest level. Keep playing it out. We'll just keep pressing this bitch up until we get some money, right? There's an 8, 638 or 638, 538. Jeez, hello, John. Same process, full press, full press, full press, and we're out. We're gonna play this thing like maniacs. But we're playing it from a position of strength. Remember, we locked up earlier the $500 in profit from the Horseman play. So look at our rack. Our rack's got 57.72. I told you we racked $500 or $200 out of this strategy. Now we're just playing. All right, so the 8 hit. 8's gonna go to 120. Right, full press. Boom, come on, bang, bang. There it is. 8's at 120. Let's keep hitting those inside numbers, man. Let's keep doing it. There's a 4, 314. Remember I told you I love a point of 4 or 10? They take a long time to hit sometimes. And yeah, 314. So at 25 bucks, it'll pay 49. I'm gonna consider that 50, and we're gonna hammer it. Hammer, hammer. Now it's at 75. So the 8 got pressed, the 4 got pressed. One of those two, I'd love to see a repeat right here if we can pull it off. Let's get a repeat. Nope. Ace deuce. Ace deuce 1, 2, 3. Ace deuce. 2, 1. There's that. What do we have here? We have us a 7. There it is. 4, 3, 7. We gave it a shot. We gave it the shot. And just so you know, in the tier pressure strategy, this 250 here, if it plays out and does its thing, it will profit to your rack 500, and you can go back out there at 500. When it's all said and done, you can actually get 500 to your rack and go back out at 500 across. It kind of doubles itself up as it goes. It's a killer system for a longer roll. But, you know, we hit the 7 here, and that's how it's going to end. That's fine. We had how much in the felt? 360 on the felt. So we could have had 1,000 in profit. We don't. We have 711 in profit. There's a 4-3, and we're done. We made our money. We did our job, right? We horsemaned our way into profit. It did its job. It didn't work the traditional horseman way. We didn't get the early come out 7s that doubled everything up. It turned into a molly that worked today, and sometimes that's what happens. But the horseman gets you where you got to be. That's why I love it. So, all right, there it is, guys. We did $711 in 39 rolls. I'm actually going to call that what it was earlier, which was the 500 and whatever it was in 20 rolls. I think that's the actual profit. I don't know how I'm going to log it in there, but I think the stuff that happens after the horseman works is bonus money, and I don't want to count that as part of the paycheck stats. I don't think that really makes sense. So, all right, what time is it? We got 7:35. Look at me. Look at me having time here to just bullshit. I'm going to go ahead and get downstairs actually and change my screens up for the morning show. And we'll do a little, we'll do a quick coffee and craps this morning. I got some things to talk to you about with regards to channel direction. I'm going to change a couple things up on the channel and the show. I'll review those with you today. And we have a big announcement to make. Unless it's already been made, we have a nice big announcement to make that hopefully will come as news to you. So, yeah, that's it. Time for coffee and craps. Let me get some coffee made, little sandwich, and I'll see you all down there in about 25 minutes or so. So, yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm seeing all the Thanksgiving wishes out there. Victor's watching the Macy's Day Parade, and if you're from the East Coast, it's the Macy's Day Parade. It's not even the Thanksgiving Day Parade, right, Rick? Enjoy that. I'll see you downstairs in a little bit. If you don't watch my show, it's okay. It's Thanksgiving, it's Turkey Day, it's parades, it's football, it's everything except for craps. So if you're on the East Coast, it's going to be 11 o'clock in the morning, and if you don't see me, it's okay. Enjoy your families. I love you all, and I'll see you downstairs, those of you who want to watch, in just a little bit. Thank you.